Much quick shot. It took a tiebreaker, but the Flash Wolves put together a very solid win to close out their group stage and snag that 4th slot for the knockout stages. Heartbreak for TSM and NA fans as they will be ending their MSI run here this evening. But I want to get your guys' thoughts on how this match played out. I mean, right from the predictions, you had questions about champion select for TSM and how they might, move into this game, thinking, no, they won't adjust that much. Looks like that's very much the case.
Yeah, 100%. My prediction pretty much came true. I was thinking that TSM wouldn't be able to fix this, that we're not going to get Haunter on a strong carry champion, that they're not going to pinch MND's pool, take away threats, they're not going to take away threats from Betty, and everything came true.
And I mean, the big thing that kind of sticks out like a sore thumb to me is the second round bans for TSM. You're looking at Betty. This guy is someone who I've watched a lot of. He's an extremely defensive player. He essentially only plays supportive AD carries. He has 18 Ashe plays with over 85% win rate now, 19 even with this game. He has 1 Twitch game played the whole year, 0 Kog'Maw games the whole year. He lost his Twitch game, and he draws a Kog'Maw and a Twitch ban, second round ban phase for TSM. That to me is just like, what is happening right now? That was so confusing to me, and he hits so many key arrows and comes up big on his biggest comfort pick.
Yeah, Silent Twitch is the deadliest, but still it wasn't a great ban though, and I think it also came down to play. If you over-index on such a passive composition, aiming for a late game, then you need to make adjustments in your play. We can't let Haunter get denied these multiple waves, like these feeble attempts to go for aggressive dives that have a really big payout, don't have a really big payout, really further punishing Haunter in the side lane. TSM by now should know that side lane control is very important, and then individually plays as well. For me, Bifrost and his flashes, or well, the lack thereof, was also really a key part of why TSM was struggling today.
Yeah, you got to flash the arrow before it hits you, not after. But while TSM struggled in this final game, I want to flip to the other side of the rift here, because for this LMS squad, we have to remember that they achieved earning themselves that Pool 1 seed. They're now moving on to the bracket stage. And as the casters pointed out, all of these teams here moving towards the end of the group stage have seemed to maybe find a little bit more of what their style should be for the remainder of the tournament. Flash Wolves, starting 2 losses into 2 wins into 2 losses. They very much have had a roller coaster of a ride here, but being able to end their final day of the group stages with 2 wins and a loss will probably feel very good.
Yeah, finishing strong because they figured out their identity, exactly what you're alluding to. This idea that, they've now covered up MMD. They made sure that he's getting that flex phase pick, that it's going to him, that it's also dissuading a possible Syndra blind pick. They've done that multiple times. The fact that Betty is getting his comfort champion. So we had an interview earlier from Flash Wolves that they were concerned about the tournament meta, that they didn't think that they could fit into it, and now it feels like they've slotted in just fine.
And I think they're very deserving here, because not only did they outdraft TSM, they outplayed them mechanically, they had much better vision, they play very well as a team, and this is a team that over the years has talked about their ability to take down the Korean teams and their belief that if they could just draw some of these Korean teams that they would be able to take them down. They now have the matchup to take down SKT, and if they could do that, that would be an incredible upset.
Yeah, I mean, this tournament would go down in history just for the fact that SKT didn't make the finals in a tournament in which they looked so dominant. While we speak, we're going to catch up for a word with one of the Flash Wolves' hard carries. Shocks, take it away.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm joined here by Maple. And first off, obviously, congratulations. The Flash Wolves make it through. But Maple, what a run it has been. You guys played through the play-ins and then had to fight really, really hard to make it here. What is the overall sentiment? How relieved are you that you guys made it to the next round?
首先恭喜你们获得刚刚那一场的胜利。你们在 MSI 这个比赛的赛程起伏很多，从入围赛打到小组赛，现在终于打进4强了，有没有松了一口气？
就有点松了一口气啊，因为我们前面打得不是太好，所以面临到这个生死局，虽然也是我们自己造成的，不过就是到这个时候就是有点紧张。
I'm definitely relieved, even though we had our ups and downs before, and also the tiebreaker, even though we caused it. I feel really relieved that we were able to make it into the semifinals.
Well, you mentioned it, obviously, that earlier game versus TSM, you guys had lost that one. So how much did that play in your minds, and what or who was the focus in this matchup, in the rematch?
你们上一场对上 TSM 你们输了，那这有没有影响到你们接下来的比赛？那你们在这一场比赛对上他们有没有做你们的重点放在哪一个部分？
因为我们今天打TSM输了，我觉得比尔森的阿里玩得很好，就是他多次冲到我们后排的。然后虽然我们的后期角色都不会输他们，但就是他每次都成功冲到我们的 carry， 所以我们把比尔森就是封锁掉，所以我们好打很多。
So I think Beerson played really well on his Ahri. He was able to catch our teammates in the back. So in this game, we focused on his Ahri, we banned it, so make sure that he didn't get it.
All right, well, you guys had a fantastic game. You guys make it into the semifinals, and there it is again. SK Telecom waiting for you guys this time in a best-of-5. And in your run here, the game versus SKT was kind of a turning point, and you guys started to win more games. So what can we expect from the Flash Wolves in a best-of-5 versus SKT?
你们接下来比赛要对上 SKT， 那你们在这个赛程中，你们赢了 SKT， 有点像是转捩点一样，你们也渐渐的开始赢越来越多游戏。你觉得接下来闪电狼在对上SKT 的 BO5 会有什么样的表现呢
？SKT 的 BO5 很强，所以基本上我们会想办法多练几只角色吧，因为他们 BO5 的话就是会的角色要很多，所以我们可能会先去多练一些套路，多练一些角色来跟他们打这样。
SKT is definitely stronger. They're both five. So what we're going to focus on is to deepen our champion pool because you will need a lot of champions when you are on an BO5. So that's what we're going to focus on.
All right, fantastic. Can't wait to see it. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Maple. Thank you, Christine, for your great work during the group stage. And we're going to head back to the desk.
Yeah, and with that, we see Flash Wolves kind of still making it top 4 as expected. TSM actually coming in. People had pretty low expectations of them, and that's why it's like so heart-wrenching to kind of see them fall out. That's why I actually want to make like a little plea. If you're a TSM fan, there's like a ton of them, right? So there's enough fans right now going out sending messages of like, your draft sucks, you know, you should have flashed, like Bjergsen should have landed more charms, fire this guy, kick this guy. If you're actually a TSM fan and you have a favorite player, send them also a nice message once in a while, because I've been in this moment where you're this close to making it on to the next stage. You're going to play every single instance where you have failed and where your teammates have failed over in your head for like the next 5 days. If you then open social media and you just only see like, bro, you suck, I'm like, yeah, I think we know by now. Like, Turtle knows he got caught. Bierfrost knows he should have flashed. Bjergsen knows he should have landed more charms. Like, Svensson, he definitely knows he died too. And Hanser probably has a lot to blame on himself too. So, like, definitely send a few nice messages, I would say.
It is a nice reminder, too, just to remember where we started, right? Again, when you reference power rankings, what the expected was. Flash Wolves, they make it to the knockout stage, but most people, again, saying that they should be the finalists across from SKT. TSM, as well as the Gigabyte Marines, mostly counted out of the top 4, so largely finishing where they were expected to finish. Now, after 5 days of competition, the knockout bracket for MSI 2017 is officially filled in. SKT enters the bracket as the #1 seed, and they will face #4 Flash Wolves. The LPL's Team WE is the 2nd seed, and they will take on Europe's G2 Esports. Now that we have our official bracket stage locked in, I'm just going to open the floor to you guys. What do you want to talk about here?
Well, I did have G2 coming in as my dark horse, but it's really hard for me to back the dark horse now against my boys in the
That's
LPL.
fine, I will do that for you, Prosker. And G2 is going straight to the final. Started from the bottom, now we're here. And it's G2 in best of 5s. Always 3-1 victories, so I think it's over for W.
I'm just really excited the fact that we have 2 teams that actually split games against SKT, you know, in this tournament now, and perhaps we could actually have someone challenge them and maybe even take them down. That's really what I'm hoping to see.
You know, of course, in that interview, Maple mentioned that for Flash Wolves, what it's going to be about between this week and next week is expanding those champion pools, making sure that they have enough effective tools to get through a best of 5. That'll be the key against someone like SKT.
And that's the thing. Like, I 100% agree that there's a possibility that someone could challenge, but in a best of 5, I'm just like, oh, SKT's probably going to win that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's lopsided always if you're going up against those Korean gods on the other side of the rift, but we'll see if they can do just that. Now, as we get closer to crowning an MSI champion, let's get an update on what's on the line. Thanks to your contribution, the MSI 2017 prize pool has been increased to just shy of $1.7 million, and there's still time to raise the stakes. Conqueror Karma and the accompanying ward skin sales will contribute to the prize purse here at MSI 2017 through May 24th, so be sure to show your support. The fan contribution is $1.4 million, bringing the total prize pool up to $1.69, just so you are all aware. Now, the last week has been action-packed, and we've been keeping tabs on your favorite moments. Let's look at your MSI Big Plays, brought to you by Acer. First up, Elmi tweeted, "My fizz is good, my rise does work." You guessed it right. I'm G2 Perks. Let's take a look.
Perks can try something.
Has his ulti.
From the Waters is in, it's on to Slay. Should be able to bounce back around. He's going to take one, but that's a 1-4-1. Here come the meat damage, boys. Oh. No, the double kill onto the board, and Perks gets out alive.
Are you kidding
I mean, Crow.
I think they will be low HP now.
No, back.
I'll push bunch I can. It's worth if you kill one guy. Oh, nice. Oh
Nice
my
shot.
god, nice. Holy shit.
No. Back. Okay, if you kill one guy, it's worth. All right, two works as well.
It's a great play, but I just see Archie trolling with that portal, and I just can't.
All right.
All comes back to the Bard with Crepo.
I'm just saying that wasn't a great portal. If Fizz just killed one of you guys, I think you just
let him go.
Let him go.
I'll do EU's job for you. Perks played incredible that game. He had an incredible. He beat Faker in lane early as Orianna. Like, that was insane.
Let's be real. As an individual,
Perks.
Perks has been playing very well. And if we track the journey of that player from last year's MSI to now, I mean, he has had tremendous growth in the past 12 months. Next up, AJK in Ohio had the same reaction we all did to the first nail-biting clash between NA and EU. Let's step way back to day 2 and take a look.
Back inside the base, it's the Nexus getting hit, Sven wants in, Perk still hitting it, this could be it, but Pierre gets back onto that, and they've taken down Sven as well. TSM Nexus alive, they're going for expect, GA is popped. Does he have the damage? He cues in for a bit of movement, he cues him back, Trick needs 5 autos, the flash missed the harpoon, 1, 2, 3, 4, here comes Tom Catch, and they're gonna stop him. TSM's pushing the top side, 20-second respawns, can they get him? They're gonna get the damage.
Down bot tipping, but we can end.
I can't stop them.
We can end.
Nice. Rumble, James is here.
Going. And he Nexus, Nexus.
I can't hit Nexus, Luca. That's a guy in my face.
Get a Lucian. Nice.
Please up.
It's only one person that's already.
Just kill him.
Vincent can? Maybe Vincent can?
Go, check.
Can you eat him?
I can't.
Kill him, guys.
Nice.
End the game. 20 seconds.
Defend the minions.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys should be dead.
I have GA.
Bring the wave.
We're fine. We went. Drop in 10.
Oh, holy fuck. And Sunda some fuck.
TSM in the strangest game I have cast. Take the win over G2.
I mean, Freak was a workhorse in that game.
Yeah, no kidding. And I remember watching that in the castle room with everyone else, and everyone's jumping up and down screaming. Like, that ending was just insane. And then Crepo was in the corner crying, but that was okay.
Absolutely. I tell you, I watched that GIF of Kobe Freak and Deficio casting that probably 30 times in a row that following evening. It was so fun to watch. Finally, in response to the 14 kills in 15 minutes performance, Cyanide himself tweeted, after that game, it's pretty safe to say that Peanut has deserved to be called the second best Lee in the world. That may be up for debate. You be the judge.
Uni's in trouble. He's already used that flash, remember, this time round. No binding connects Peanut. He's going to look for a kill reply. 7 kills, 4.5 minutes. Go for it.
I mean, the kills are getting traded pretty evenly, but the problem is, look at how much gold is going to be funneled into this Twitch. They already took the turns. More fighting top.
Oh, my word. Peanut's got another.
Peanut, he's getting sucked in here.
Sonic Wave connects. Resonating strike for the snipe.
Nice.
Sonic Wave finds his target. Peanut 6-0. Tied for the most kills in MSI history. Optimus may give it up to Peanut to break the record.
They're actually doing it. The Gigabyte Marines, these utter nutters are about to ace SKT.
They're going to tower.
Oh, no!
11! Don't take the journey! Peanut is playing whack-a-mole with the Marines! Now the most kills in a game at MSI was set by BRTT. It was 18! Peanut is getting close to that! 13-0. Tempered Fate locks him down!
1, 2.5.
Archie's now the target, he's got no support!
SKT's here.
Peanut follows it through for his 14th kill! Faker gets another fountain! The equalizer's burning down the Gigabyte Marines, and they are aced!
Peanut finds his 15th kill of the game.
I'm actually surprised that was as short as I remembered it being much longer than that. I was like, this is going to go on for 7 minutes at least.
Right, compiling 15 kills does take quite a while, but those were just 3 of the many amazing plays that we had here during the MSI group stages. Now, MSI 2017 returns next Friday with our first semi-final best of 5 between Korea's SK Telecom T1 and the LMS's Flash Wolves. Then it's Team WE versus G2 Esports to decide who will face off in the final fight on Sunday. Those matches begin at 3 p.m. local time. That's 11 a.m. Pacific and 8 in the evening for everyone observing Central European summertime. All right, but for now, we have to call it a night at the Jeunesse Arena. So thank you for joining us through the 2017 MSI group stage, and we'll see you in the knockout round when it kicks off next week. Good night.